And she sent and called Barak the son of Abinoam out of Kedesh-Naphtali, and said unto him, Hath not the Lord God of Israel commanded, saying, Go and draw toward Mount Tabor, and take with thee 10,000 men of the children of Naphtali and of the children of Zebulun, and I will draw unto thee to the river Kishon-Sisera, the captain of Jabin's army, with his chariots and his multitude, and I will deliver him into thine hand. Judges 4:6-7. Behold, the inner voice within you, the Deborah of your being, summons Barak, the warrior of your conscious mind, to ascend Mount Tabor, that lofty hill of inspiration. 10,000 thoughts, your brave Naphtali and Zebulun, are mustered within, each ready to march at the word of the I Am. This is no outward army, but the very elements of your imagination, aligned in purpose beneath your will. Notice how the promise is given. I will draw unto thee Sisera, with his chariots and his multitude, and I will deliver him into thine hand. Here Sisera is the limiting belief, the habit of fear and self-justification, mustered by memory's chariot wheels and the ranks of doubt. The Lord God of Israel is not without nor afar off. It is your own creative power calling forward what opposes you, that you may confront and overcome it in your inner world. You go in assumption. You climb Tabor in the stillness of your mind and stand beneath that vision of victory. In that very moment you take 10,000 thoughts, holy impulses, and affirm them strong, disciplined, unshaken. As you persist, the phalanx of fear must needs draw forth to contest you at the Kishon, the rushing stream of emotion. But behold, the promise holds. You deliver Sisera into your hand by the simple act of sustained imagining. Thus you drink the cup the Father gives, imagination fused with love. You forgive the old thought form, redefine it in the likeness of the new ideal, and watch the world without relent until it bends to this inner decree. This is the secret victory taught in figures. Nothing in the outer is but the mirror of your inner decree. Persist in that assumption of triumph, and the chariots of limitation collapse, Sisera falls, and Israel's song of deliverance is yours. In these two verses, we witness the interplay between our higher self, Deborah, and our waking self, Barak. Deborah's summons represents the inner voice of intuition and love, calling us out of the narrow valley of doubt into the broad expanse of faith. Barak's hesitation until he hears that, I will draw Sisera, mirrors our own reluctance to act until we feel divine support. Psychologically, this passage maps the shift from a reactive mindset, waiting for external proof, to a confident state of inner assurance, in which every part of our being aligns with a higher promise. Metaphysically, Mount Tabor stands as a symbol of imaginative height, the vantage where you see beyond current limits. Gathering 10,000 men signifies marshaling every inner resource, beliefs, memories, faculties, all united in one vision. The river Kishon is the flowing current of consciousness where hidden fears and limiting beliefs, Sisera's chariots and multitude, converge. By holding the firm assumption of victory, you draw these resistances into the light of awareness and transmute them. The deliverance is the natural outcome when the creative power of your imagination is applied persistently. The verse reveals that the human being possesses the divine faculty to summon, organize, and direct inner forces. You are not a passive passenger in your life. You are the general of your own mental army. Your imagination is the instrument by which the Lord God within you mobilizes unseen realities and brings them into form. In essence, you have the power to transform obstacles into triumphs by lifting your consciousness to the mountainside of your own vision. First, clarify a vivid inner scene of success or resolution, your Mount Tabor, allowing every color, sound, and sensation to rise in your imagination. Next, gather every supportive thought, memory, skill, and affirmation, picturing them as your 10,000 men, each one ready to reinforce your conviction. When doubt or fear begins to stir, meet it with gentle awareness, as you would greeting the river Kishon, acknowledging its presence instead of suppressing it. Then persist in the assumption of your desired end, rehearsing daily the feeling of victory as though it has already unfolded. As this inner discipline settles in, you will begin to witness the shift. Your inner army falls into perfect alignment, and the outer world starts to mirror the state you steadfastly uphold. By heeding Deborah's example, listening for the divine summons, moving forward in faith, and using imagination as your battlefield strategy, you unlock the power to deliver Sisera within the realm of your own mind. This timeless secret reveals that when inner leadership and creative vision unite, nothing can stand in your way.